Hello Internet, this is Alex does Sudokus and we are going to do some more New York Times Sudokus with New York Times 14th of December, which would be the Monday by the time this rolls around. Okay, so let me find the tab, refresh, and get started. So just going to warm up on the easy Sudoku. I can see a 7 there, and let's go back to the ones for a second. I like to start with one number at a time, so I don't think I can do more of the ones anyway. So let's do the 2s. Can place some 2s over there. Oh, I'm stuck on the 2s now. Oh, hang on, there's a 2 over there, so that locks a 2 over there and 2 over there, so I missed that. 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, that's another 3, so that's another 3. So 4s, which means this is a 5, that's a 4. So 4 is locked on this column. What about the 5s now? 5s are locked in those cells. This is an 8. This is a 6, so I have got, now let's stick to the 6s for a second. Got another 6 there, 6, 6, 6, so this is the only place a 6 can go on that row, so I think that's what a 6 is. 7s, hold on, before I do 7, what are these? These are 8 and 5 and 8, we don't know where to go just yet. Yes we do, those are the 8s. So that's another 8, and finally another 8 there, which means this is a 5. Hit the wrong key there. This is another 5, that's a 5, that's a 5, and I think this is the final 5. So how are we doing on the 7s and 9s? Well, I've got 1 over there, so maybe I can finish up the 1s first. Yes, I can, so that leaves me the 7s and 9s, and that's the easy Sudoku done. So let's try the medium one and see how we get on with that. Oh dear, my intro timestamp is completely broken, so we'll have to have a look at that later. Okay, medium puzzle. Let's do them with normal pencil markings, starting with the ones with the 2 columns and a row taken in this cage. We can place a 1 there, so I can pencil mark in the 2 ones horizontally. Anything else we can do with the 1s? No, we can't. And let's move on to 2s. So we have a pair of 2s over there, and can't see anything else. 3s, got a pair of 3s locked in there with this 3 and the 2 columns being taken. Anything else? Well, actually I have a 3 over there because of the 2 3s taking columns 1s and 2. That leaves me a 3 on row 9 because row 7 is taken. So that's another pair of 3s opened up. And I think that's all the 3s I can do. So let's pencil mark in the 4s with the 2 columns taken over there. And I think I've only got 2 4s, so I'm probably not going to get a lot. So what about the 5s? 5, 5, 5. Can't see anything else. 6s are locked in these 2 cells because of these 2 6s. And got another 6 locked in there because of that 6 and that 6. So this effectively locks a pair of 6s in this bottom left cage and doesn't do us any good. Although this 6 actually unlocks the 6 over there. So I have another pair of 6s unlocked over there, and we can't really pencil mark in the 6 over there because we've got more than 2 candidates, and since we're doing the Snyder notations, we are going to ignore any situations where we have more than 2 notations. 7s are locked in these 2 cells because of this 7 and that 7 blocking the T junctions. So that locks us another pair of 7s up here. So now we've got 7s as an X-wing, but even if they're not X-wings, I've got 7s locked on rows 1 and 3 in 2 separate cages. So they must be on row 2 in the remaining cage. And with that, I think that's sort of 7s that I can do. I'm going to move on to 9 straight away because I can't see many 8s. There's only a single 8 and it doesn't do too much for us. We can place a 9 there because of these two 9s locking the two columns, which are columns 2 and 3. Any more 9s? Doesn't look like it. So I think we've done successfully completed one round of notations. So let's have a look. Okay, let's revisit the numbers. Yeah, it's probably worth doing another round of notations because we haven't done a huge amount. So maybe worth just seeing if there's something that's changed since we placed our numbers. So once I've had a scan of 2s, nothing spectacularly happening with the 2s. 3s, 3, 3, 3. I think most of the 3s are pencil marked in. 4s are locked down here, but also now I have a pointer pair of 4s thanks to this 6. So this pointer pair of 4s unlocks another pair of 4s up here on the top cage and unlocks another pair of 4s down there, and that is powerful because again I've got 4s, the same number locked in 2 rows, which is rows 8 and 9 in 2 separate cages, so they must be on row 7 in the middle cage. So I've got a 4 and 9 pair, so surely that's going to be useful. That unlocks a pair of 5s, which unlocks another pair of 5s up there. Any other 5 shenanigan with the 5s? No. And if I look at the remaining cells looking into the cage, I've got a pair of 8s over there, and I think that's it. But this 8 unlocks a pair of 8s over there, because this 8 and a pointer pair of 8s ruled out these 4 cells. So now I've got 8 locked in columns 2 and 3 in these 2 cages. That means there has to be an 8 in column 1, which has to be here because rows 4 and 6 are taken. And now if I move, I'm just going to quickly scan the 8 just to make sure nothing is developed. No. So in here I can unlock the 1 and 4 because I've only got 2 candidates left on this column and I've got 2 pencil markings on this column. But since the 1 can't go here with my Snyder notations, if I could have placed the 1 here, I would have placed it. So I can place the 4 and the 1 quite easily and erase the 1. So the 1 doesn't open up any more numbers, but a 4 unlocks a 4, which erases a 3, places the 3, which erases a 7, so it places 7. So does the 7 do anything? It unlocks a pair of 7s over here. And I think that's all the 7 does. So let's go back to the 3 for a second. Does the 3 open up anything? Yes, it does. This 3 and that 3 opens up that 3. So it also opens up another 3 on the top right cage. So what about this 3? This 3 unlocks another 3 there, and all the 3s are now done. So if we go back to this cage where we started with the 3, we placed, I think, the 4 beforehand. So does the 4 do anything for us? No, it doesn't. If we scan up and across, either they're all pencil marked in or the numbers are already placed. So I can't do anything with that. So let's move on then. I think I got this from maybe the 6 or the 8. I can't remember now. I think I got it from the 8 because I pencil marked in the 8s here. So I've got 4 numbers in 4 cells. The only number I haven't pencil marked in are the 2s. So it doesn't really do much for us right now. Anything going on in this cage? 3, 7 and 9. Nope, I've got all those numbers already. 1 and 3, 4 and 9. Nope, nothing else going on here. I've got a triple in this cage, so can we do anything with that? We can place a pair of 2s there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s. Have I got any 5s? No, I haven't. And finally, I've got a pair of 6s locked in these 2 cells because of that 6. So this points in this direction along that 6, so unlocks us a 6 over here. So I can't do any more of the 6 as far as I can tell. No, I can't. So anything interesting going on with this cage now? What am I missing? I'm missing 2, 8 and 5. 2, 5 and 8. I can't see anything at all. So let's move on then. 3, 4 and 6 are all inside this cage. So I was looking at 3, 4 and 6 pointing into these 2 cells and to see if I can form any more pointed pairs, but I can't. So have we got anything else we can play with? It may be worth me just doing another round of notations. So let's do just that. This 1 opens up a pair of pointed ones here. So now I've got ones locked with the 7s because these 2 columns are now taken. So with that, I've got 2 cells remaining on that column. One of them is a 6 because I've got pencil marking, and if I just double check, that is indeed one of the expected numbers, but a 6 can't go in there, so I can place the 6, and the only number left is a 5. So this 5 locks a pair of 5s over there, and not much else. Does a 6 do anything? It erases that 6, I suppose, so leaving me a pair of 2s and 5s in these 2 cages. Sorry, these 2 cells. Doesn't tell us any additional stories, but I do have another pair of 5s up here because of this 5. And I think all the 5s are now pencil marked in, although except for this cage. So, okay, so this cage is looking interesting because I've got kind of a semi T-junction where I've got 1 row and 1 column that if I can cover, it will create a pointed pair. So if we look at this row, I've got 1, 3, 6 and 7. I've got 1's already pencil marked in, 3, 6 and 7 are in the cage, so that doesn't open up anything. On this column I've got 3, 4 and 7, but I've got 3, 4 and 7 in the cage as well, so nothing opening in here. Let's step back a little bit. We have a triple on this row, so they're 2, 5 and 8 because I can ignore the 4 and the 9s because they're matching pairs, so one has to be a 4, one has to be a 9, so we can ignore that. So we just look at these 3 cells, 2, 5 and 8. I've got an 8 over here from the cage. I haven't got 2 and 5s over here, so I can't unlock that just yet. That's disappointing. Can I do anything else? Don't think I can, so that's disappointing. Maybe I should look at this cage now then. For instance, the 6 are locked with the 5, so I've got another matching pairs, but the 6 covers this cell, so 5 and 6 are deduced. That leaves me a pair of 8 and 9s in the cage, and we can't resolve them just yet. But I think that, I suppose it locks the 9s up top, but I've got 3 possible candidates. What about the 8? No restrictions on the 8 either, so I guess that's not that good a resolution. Okay, so maybe we should actually focus on the numbers. I think I started with the 1s and then I stopped. So can we do anything else? 2s are locked in those cells. Nothing going on with the 2s. What about the 3s? I think everything is pencil marked in with the 3s, so let's look at the 4s. 4, 4, 4, 4s are locked in these 3 cells, not useful. So nothing else going on the 4s. Oh, this 5, don't know how I missed that. It erases that pencil marking 5, so that opens up a 5 for us. And I think unfortunately we can't do any further. We can't do better than that with the 5s, so let's carry on with the 6s. This 6 also unlocks the 6, which erases a 2, so this is a 2. So the 2s are locked in these 3 cells, not super useful for us really. So anything interesting going on in this cage now? 5, 6 and 2, I've got those. 2, 3 and 6, I've got those as well, so I don't think I'm getting anything else in this cage. What am I missing? I'm missing 4, 7, 8 and 9. So I suppose these can't be 8 or 9s, so I do have a pair of 8s and 9s up top. And now I've got 8 locked in columns 5 and 6 in these 2 cages. So the 8s must be in these 2 cells as well, in column 4 within the middle cage. Does that do anything else for us? Not really, but I suppose these 2 cells are now opened up as 4s and 7s, which means this can't be a 4 anymore because this is a pointer pair of 4s. So got a 4 deduced. And now we have a pair of 1s, 7 and 8. 8s are down here, so that's everything pencil marked. Oh, hang on. I've also got a pointer pair of 8s there, so actually this can't be an 8. So I've got 1, 8 and 7 deduced. And the 8 is now eliminated from this cell. And I think that's all I can do with the 8. So what about the 1? The 1 unlocks a pair of 1s over there. And I think also, I don't know why I'm pencil marking the 1 in there, because there's already a 1 overseeing the 1 and 7. So the 7 doesn't open up any more 7s, but I do have a pair of 7s over here if I look at this cage by these 2 7s. So again, it's the rule of 7s being locked on columns 5 and 6 in 2 separate cages, so it must be in column 4 in the 3rd cage. So that unlocks the 4 and the 7, and this 4 locks the pointer pair 4s there because of this 4 and that 4. So we can eliminate the 4 in this cell, placing the 4 and the 9. And the 9 doesn't do anything for us. 4, does that do anything for us? No, it doesn't. So this is a 2 or a 5. We still can't deduce them. So the 2s and 5s are still being stubborn in these cages. Can we do anything with the 2s? Don't think we can actually. So 1, 2, 4 and 5. So missing a 2 in here as well. So I think maybe this cage is what's going to crack this puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm not too sure if it does. So I think we're going to continue scanning the numbers to see if I can unlock anything else. I can't actually remember what I was on now, so I think I was on 4s. So 4s are done, 5s. I think 5s are all pencil marked in now. Yes, they are. 6s are done, 7s. 7, 7, 7, so just locked as an X-Wing. 8, also X-Wing here, although I've got 3 possible places for the 8 over there. Not too great. Oh, I do have a pointer pair of 9s there because of this 9 and a 4 8s pair, meaning the 9s can't go in them. So that means I've got another pair of 9s there, which still isn't that helpful actually. So I've done a little round of notations and I haven't unlocked the puzzle entirely, which is a bit frustrating. Where do I go next? So 2, 5 and 7 here. This can still be a 2. The 2s can go in all of these cells. Do I have a naked single here? Yes, I do. In this cage, I've got 4 8 as a matching pair and 7 9 as a matching pair. So this must be the remaining cell within this remaining number in this cage, which in this case is a 2. So this 2 opens up a pointer pair of 2s. Anything else? 2s are in here and here. So does that mean anything at all? Where can the 8s go? A lot of places actually. So, not quite there yet. So do we want to pencil mark in the 2s? I don't think we need to. So just gonna have another look around. Something's got to give. 2 and 5, 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 5, 1, 4 and 8. Yep, that's an 8 as well. These are 4, 8, 9 and 2. 2 can't go in here, but they can go in these 3 cells. So can the 8s. Although I know, based on the unique rectangle rule, these can't both be 8s. So what does that mean? Let's carry on. 3 4s. Have we broken the 4s yet? No, we haven't. 5. I feel like I'm just missing something obvious. Because I feel like we must have done enough to break this puzzle. 7, 8. I probably just haven't cleaned up a particular pencil marking. So let's try and find it. Because otherwise, I'm not seeing a solution just yet. 8, 8, 8. Yeah, I'm really confused now. I expect this puzzle to be broken now. So why don't we pencil mark in the 2s and the 8s? So that's what the puzzle looks like. What have I missed? Because I don't expect a medium puzzle to be more complicated than this. Wouldn't expect to be able to use need to use like Y wings or anything like that. So what am I missing? Eight, 5, 7. Okay, let's have a proper scan of the numbers. Have I missed out something? 2s, 2, 2, 2. So now I'm scanning all the numbers, not just the pencil markings, just in case I missed something. threes, 3, 3, 3. So I want to make sure I've eliminated all the possible candidates. Actually, I don't need to do the threes because threes are done. So fours are definitely locked in just those 4 cells. Fives are pointed there. 5, 5, so they're left in here, left in there. Yeah, left in. Oh, there we go. There's a 5. So this 5 breaks the 2, 5 pair. That's what I missed. So that breaks all the 2s and 5s and 2. So therefore, that's got to be a 1. That's got to be a 5. This is a 4 and 1. And this is an 8, 4, 8. So this is unraveling now. The 2 breaks the 8, 5, 7 and 2. The 7 breaks the 7 and 9 and breaks the 9 and 8. This 2 breaks the 2 over there and the 8 breaks that as well. So that's the medium New York Times Sudoku with full explanations. Let's try the hard Sudoku. Okay, let's hope this is not as bad as yesterday's Sudoku, because that was a bit of a kind of, I don't know, sucker punch to me in how difficult it was. So let's just scan the numbers and see if we can find a lot of infos. Not seeing a huge amount, have to say. Got some 4s up there, so not really reading out how I'm reading them, because I think the pencil markings I've made so far are pretty obvious. So I've got a 6 over here because of these 2 6s. So that doesn't open up any more 6s. 7s I've pencil marked in over there. And okay. Can't do anything else with the 7s. What about the 8s? I've got a pair of 8s here because of these 8s. 8, 8, 8. Got another pair of 8s there because of these 8s. So 8, 8, 8. Not super promising, but aha! 7, 8 and 9. 8 and 9 and 7. So 7s are locked in these 2 cells and 8 and 9 are locked in these 3 cells because of those 8 and 9s. So this can't be a 4, 4 has to be here. And this is a triple of 7, 8s and 9s in here because of the 7, 8, well the 7s are locked in these 2 cells anyway because of these 2 7s. But the 8 and 9 oversees all of these cells, so they're locked in the 3 cells. So that's a nice little triple. So that triple opens up a 1 for us, and that leaves me with 3 and 5. We can't deduce them yet, but oops, but it creates a pointer pair 5, so I can actually place that 5 now. Can a 3 do anything for us? Yes, the 3 locks a 3 over there because I've got a pointer pair 3s and that 3. So does this open up this cage a bit? Well, it locks a pointer pair 6s over here, but they don't actually do anything for us yet. Okay. Anything else interesting? Got another 1 down here because of this one and that one. So now I've got another 1 locked in because of these 2 1s and that 1. So that unlocks another 1 up here because of these 2 1s and that 1. So finally a pair of 1s as an X-wing. So that's nice. Can I do much with this triple? Well, we can place the 2 because of this 2 over there. So this is actually 6 and 7, which means the 7 is now deduced in this cage, leaving me 8 and 9s. But a 9 here, which I missed, actually tells me, oops, the 8 goes there, 9 goes there. So I could have actually cleaned that up a bit earlier rather than playing. I think the 6, 7 and 9 was a lot cleaner, basically. Anyway, what else have I got on this column? I've got the 3 and 5 as a matching pair, so this must be a naked single, and it is a not a 3, it is a 7. And this 7 locks with this 7 locks a pointer pair of 7s there. So now I've got another pair of 7s locked in these 2 cells. Anything else interesting going on? Not that I can see, but I suppose, pardon me, I can pencil mark in this triple of 2, 6 and 8. 2, 6 and 8 pencil marked in. Sorry, got a bit of a headache, so Just trying to suppress it a little bit. Okay, so where were we? I have no idea what I got up to. So, okay, I think I did the 1 actually. Yeah, I think I was looking at a 1s and already everything were breaking open. And now let's look at the 2s. I've got a pointed pair of 2s there, thanks to those 2s. So now I've got a pair of 2s here, but this 2 eliminates that, so I've actually opened up another 2. And these 2s now opens up a pair of 2s over there. Can I restrict any more 2s? Not really, so what about the 3s? 3, 3, 3, 3. Got a pair of 3s there. Not much else going on for us with the 3s, so I did notice there's a pair of there's a triple. The 3s are locked in the bottom row, so I did look at the 5, but since this cell can still be a 5, it's not a 3, 5, 7 triple. That's unfortunate. So with that in mind, I think we can move on to the 4s. So 4, 4, 4, got a pointed pair of 4s there because of these 2 4s. So the 4s are locked. Well, it's only locked in here because I've got a 4, pointed pair of 4s, and a 4 unlocks a 4 there. So the 7 and 8 are now solo in this cage. So let's put them in. And can the 8 do anything for us? Yes, it can. It tells me this is now an 8. So I've got 2 6 pairs down there. And I think that's most of the 8s unlocked. In fact, this 8 had already unlocked the 8 over there, which unlocks the 1, so everything is done. So this feels actually easier than the medium puzzle because we're getting a lot more momentum. This 4, oops, unlocks the 4 over here as well, which unlocks another 4 up there. And I think that 4 unlocks another 4 as well. So all the 4s are now done. So I don't know how they set what the algorithm is, because this feels definitely easier than a medium. This 5 opens up the 5 and the 3, and that opens up the 5 and the 3s over there. So now 5s are locked in these 2 cells, and these are 3s and 9s. Can't deduce them just yet, but I can tell the 9s are locked in columns 5 and 6 in these 2 cages. They can be in these cells and these cells, so therefore there has to be a 9 on column 4, which are in these 2 positions. The 9s are pointed here because of this 9 and that 9, so that unlocks this 9 there, and that unlocks the 3 and the 9 as well. Damn it, clicked on the wrong cell. So the 3s are now unlocked as well, so that gives me the pointer 3s, gives me a pair of 3s over there, and another pair of 3s over there as an X-wing. So these turns out to be 3, 7 and 9. So that tells me that this is a 5 and this is a 6. And also a 6 goes over here on that row with the only number remaining. That 6 opens up a 6 in this cage, and that 6 locks a pair of 6s there. So 6s are now X-wings as well. This 6 opens up the 2 and the 6 over there, and I think that's all the 6s. So what's going on in these 2 columns? I've got 2 and 5 there. Is it 2 and 5 as well? Yes, it is, but this 5 breaks the 2, 5, 2, 5, 2 for us. So that's nice. So now this has to be a 5 because of the 2 5s on the rows, which means this has to be a 9. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that locks a pair of 9s there. These can't be right anymore, so the 2, the 2 unlocks this 2, which unlocks the 3, which unlocks the 3, 7, and 9 in the bottom cage. This 9 unlocks the 9 over there, and a 6 over here. This can't be 9 anymore, so then 4 lifts, oh no, not 4. Sorry, 7 lifts there, and there, and there, and there. So that's the hard New York Times Sudoku done. Definitely felt easier than the medium puzzle, but I think it's just because I missed the 5 in the medium puzzle. But anywho, it's still, generally speaking, feels a lot easier than the medium puzzle. So I think they need some other algorithms to. I think they need to refine the algorithms to make sure it's kind of more representative, really. So I think it's time to do us some mini crosswords. Let's see, the slightest amount. Hint, maybe. Vodka tonic? No. Vodka, popular 2-ingredient cocktail. Vodka, 4 letters. I have no idea. Start of a group email. Chain. Start of a group email. Dear or, hi or. Go away, fly. Oh my god. Billions and billions of years. Eons, I guess? Or eras? I don't know. So, fireproof. Flame retardant. Flameproof. No idea. US capital state with the fewest number of combined letters. US capital and state. Okay, C2 down. Hawk's claw, that's talent. Or talent. Part of UCLA. I don't even know what UCLA is, if I'm completely honest. So vodka, it's not vodka martini. Start of a group email. I do think this is high or, so let's give that a try. So fireproof. I have no idea. So capital and state. Do we definitely think this is hint? Because I'm not too sure. Part of UCLA. I think I'm going to have to check this unless someone wants to interject, because I think hint is wrong. This makes me think it's Ohio. Oh no, that's not how you spell Ohio, is it? So there goes that idea. So let's give that a try. No, hint is wrong. So the slightest amount. A bit, maybe? Idaho. No, Idaho. So still struggling here. Vodka. Soda. There we go. Oh, ash. Ash is fireproof. So go away, fly. It's not Ahoy. What the hell? What's the capital of Ohio? Oh, shoe. There we go. So what's this? LOS. So what the hell is UCLA? I've heard of it a lot, but University of California, Los Angeles. Oh, Los Angeles. There we go. So Boise. Boise is the capital of Ohio. Oh, Idaho even. So learn something new every day. I will promptly forget it by the time I go to bed, I'm pretty sure. So automaker headquartered in Munich. BMW maybe? It's German. Hold on, is Munich Germany? I have a feeling it's Germany, but I'm a bit not sure now. Yeah, because wasn't there a film called Munich, which is like these guys who went back to they were like Jewish Holocaust survivors. They went to kill off a lot of German soldiers or guards or whatever who did a lot of atrocities. So yeah, I think that's Munich. So she played Carrie in Sex and the City. That's Sarah Jessica Parker, isn't it? Hold on. What's the main character's name? Carrie. I'm going to assume that's the case. Love to Italians. Well, it's not Mamma Mia. So there's something cauldron pop in Harry Potter's books. My wife's going to kill me for not knowing this, but she's not, because she knows I don't really care for Harry Potter. So the something cauldron. Just great. Finale, I guess, end. Wise bread. rod. Visible imprint. Mark. Kurds and everything must go event is a sale. Last words of a prayers. Amen. So, I'm guessing this is Amour and Leaky Cauldron, I guess. Yay! I did one in less than 2 minutes. Go me, go Alex. So that's today's New York Times Sudoku, and well, I say today's, tomorrow's, unless you're in Australia, I suppose. But yeah, that's another New York Times Sudokus and crosswords done. Bit of a quick one today. Should we have a dabble in the archived Tuesday crosswords until it is time for us to go to bed? So, is Juice here? Elaine is here. Elaine, do you want to come chip in on the Sudoku, on the crossword? Or, alternatively, rather than starting this, maybe I can have a look and see who is online. Oh, 9 Binary Overlord is online, so shall we raid her? Is a good question, I believe. Who's in chat? Are you watching her already? No, not her, them. Are you watching them already? Sorry for misgendering you, 9 Binary Overlord. I was just being proud earlier that I've been able to use the correct pronoun, but Elaine is already there, so I think I just jumped at the conclusion because of the profile picture, so apologies. Sorry, Nyan. I'm a bad person for forgetting. Anyone else doing Sudokus by any chance? Because Elaine's already there, so following categories. Sudokus, just the 2 of us. So, nothing to raid. So, I think we're just going to continue on in that case. So, bring in the control. I'm sure it's going to be something complicated. Surround. Oh, actually, let's switch to the crosswords. There we go. Oh, this is a little bit easier to read. Surrounded by. I don't know. Handicapper's spot for short. Guess that's a parking space, but no idea. One of the Shruvers. Like a day in June, according to Lowell. Prefix with platonic. BFF? Harry Potter antagonists and namesakes. Slytherin, maybe? Or Voldemort? I don't know. Proceed on all fours in a way. Butterfly alternative. What the hell? Place with a talking serpent. Made in drink with a head. Oh my god. All states competitor. Someone who has it can't say it. Someone who has it can't say it. I'm guessing it's some sort of it's not going to be mute, is it? But you don't say someone has mute. So, blow out. Level the playing field. Oh my god, this is depressing. Ambulance letters. Is that EMT? File for chapter 11 or do a blah 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 blah. Okay. Confession in the confessional. Get. Gamora's sister's city. Well, if it was Gamora's sister in the Avengers, I could have told. No, Guardians of the Galaxy, I could have told you that. Suffix with flex. Precious or heavy things. I guess it's metallic? Gemstones? Metals? Carbonaware. Horizontal graph line, that's the x-axis. It may be high or low in blackjack. Ace. Believe a suffix. Suffix. I guess this is some sort of like priest or pastor, but Army 3 stripes abbreviated. Is that a sergeant? I don't know. Caribbean party event. Decathlon event. Jesus Christ. Stay a while. Number that's its own square. That's 2. No, that's a lie. That's 1. What am I talking about? 2 squares 4. So there goes my maths. Moisturizer additive. Madonna Douglas aircraft. Sinus need. Pen. Provider of a leg up. Like Cheech and Chong in most of their movies. Popular energy drink. I'm going to guess this is Red Bull. Landmass spans of 180 degrees of longitude. Now, let's see. Longitude and attitude, isn't it? So, over 180 degrees. Well, it's definitely not Asia, so Americas, but that should include both North and South America, so I'm going to put in America, as in the landmass America, not okay, so that's not. So maybe it's Eurasia. Eurasia. Oh, it's not EMT, so is it EMC or something like that? I don't know. Or EMV for vehicle, emergency vehicle. No. I thought it would be like EMT, emergency transport or something like that, but apparently it's not. EMG? Emergency? How am I not getting this? This is really weird. How some broken bones are set. Wonky? Jolly old saint. Nick, I guess. 20 prefix. I don't know. Hot Pockets maker. With the bowl in music. Great, as in papers. Dies. Go with a ball. Quick way to turn or stop. Verizon or Spring. That's Springs. Those are mobile phone providers. So what are they called? Network providers? Ends with an M. That's interesting. One-time catchphrase for athlete Jackson. No idea. Itty bitty. Common dog name. I don't know. Bob. Bob the dog. The Homo in Homo sapiens. Is this something to do with like stand? Because we can stand up. Very slangily. The whole enchilada. Install as tile. My God, expect outcomes. Responsive and for kids. Munched on, I guess it's eat. Something favor. Store for couples, maybe. You may say I'm a dreamer. That's Beatles, isn't it? Oh no, it's not Beatles. It is John Lennon. It's Imagine. Yes, I've got one. Like many newly unveiled electronics, occasionally with an X in it. Unveiled electronics. What? Murdering. Killing? Bleep-worthy, say. Cussing? Like much urban street parking. Expensive. Pricey. No. Overpriced. Photo. Photo lap, perhaps. Choose out. Scold. How do you spell scolded? Scolds. Suffix with fiend. These are really difficult. Command from on high. What does that even mean? Rip snorter. That's my cue. Welp. Compressed video file format. MPEG. The A in AD. That's after. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not. Yeah, because it's before Christ, but then it's. Oh, I don't know. Peanut butter purchase. What even is? So let's see. How do we get on with that? Loads of wrong things. So it's not killing. It's not cussing. But I got a couple more words. So I think that's as far as I'm going to go. Although I've got some more opportunities with the horizontals. So bring under control. I don't know. Surrounded by one of the shrivers. I have no idea. Harry Potter antagonist. Draco. Draco? Is that how you spell it? Check. Draco. How would you spell the last? Is it like that? Harry Potter. Draco Malfoy. Come on. Oh, so that is the right spelling. So what the hell is that then? And namesakes. What, Dracos? Well, that's just stupid. I'm calling it butterfly alternative. What? Made in USA, I guess? Someone says it can't. Someone who has it can't say it. Is it lies? Oh, lisp. That's stupid. IXNA or what? What does that even mean? Doesn't quite spell X-ray. Ooh. I think that is all I can do. I don't think I'm going to get anything else. I do think this is Sergeant, and I think it's spelled like this with the abbreviation. Oh no. Sergeant. So I don't know what the last letter is. Cohen. This is going to be like Zumbo or some Decathlon event that ends with a P. Yeah, I'm not getting this. Store for couples. Okay, I think this is all I'm going to get to, so I am going to give up and call it a day. So thank you for watching, anyone on YouTube. If today's videos has offered any help at all for you, please leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you. And I shall see you tomorrow. Bye now.